Hello, hello. It's Mari Smith here with a very special broadcast talking to you today all about how video landing pages can increase your conversion by as much as 80%. OMG. So, what is a video landing page? That is where you have your own website. Okay, it's your own. It could be on WordPress or Squarespace or Lead Pages or Unbounce or whatever it might be. You're creating or ClickFunnels. You're creating a standalone landing page with an offer, with an invitation for your audience to sign up for something for free or to purchase something. That's what a landing page is. That's certainly my definition. Some people think a landing page is the home page of a website. To me, that's called a home page. A landing page typically has one action and one action alone, other than watching the video, which we're going to talk about here. I've got some stats and facts and some great examples as well. And by the way, folks tuning in, by all means, if you have a great landing page yourself, or maybe you want a little critique at the end of this broadcast, I'd be more than happy to have a look at your video landing page, and we'll pop it up and I'll give you a little feedback on it. So feel free to do that. Pop it into the comments. So so a video landing page it basically has the sole purpose really of converting. It's converting the visitors, the traffic coming to that page, to either give you their email, sign up for something. Maybe it's to make an appointment. Maybe it's to download a free white paper, an ebook, a PDF, or perhaps it's to start a free trial if you're a SaaS company, or it is to make an actual purchase. And so what often happens, the mistakes that folks use is they will drive people just to a home page where you have all the navigation and they're scrolling through, and the visitor now can just go to 25 different places on the home page, and the conversion rate goes really down. So with video being so prevalent in today's marketing world, it's really important to integrate that video. But there's some problems, right, friends? For example, how many times have you gone to a video landing page, or that, in other words, it's a landing page, an offer, an opt-in with a video on it, and the video is hosted on YouTube, and right away you see, oh, it's on YouTube. I can click, and now I'm off. Now I've left the page and I'm on YouTube. And I often do that because I want to see how many views. I want to see, is that an unlisted video? Does that video, how many views is this video? When did it go up? I like to look at the time. But, or you will see, I like to use Vimeo on my landing pages for video landing pages. I'll show you my examples coming up in a moment. Vimeo allows you to take all the controls off. Then there's the great debate, right? Is it autoplay or not autoplay? I personally do not like autoplay, especially autoplay with sound. A lot of the media outlets have that, right, friends? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. So we're going to talk here. I've got a few slides for you. Then I've got some examples pulled up. I do, as it says in the description, have an amazing special flash sale, if you will, 70% off Wave.video. It's a pre-holiday big reveal. I've got that coming up in a moment, although I put a sneak peek for those of you skimmers. I put the details in the description of the video. So we're going to talk about video landing pages boosting your conversions by as much as 80%. Now, video marketing absolutely works. The average user spends 88% more time on a website with video. That's a stat by Forbes. That's extraordinary, right? 88% more time. I think there's an aspect of it because we're so kind of used to or trained to watching television, right? Since television was invented, it's like we see moving pictures, it catches our eye, so that we're more inclined to kind of tune in if there's movement on the page. Or if it's not necessarily, because I was just talking about autoplay, wait a second, Mari, if it's not autoplay, that at least we are trained to kind of recognize, oh, that's a video, there's a button, I can tap that. I really like actually what YouTube is doing now with Google, of course, because Google owns YouTube, right? Have you noticed that when you do a search on Google and in the little thumbnails, it comes up really high, maybe like third, fourth search results. It's maybe 3 or 4 or 5 thumbnails of videos, and there's just a few seconds looping, almost like an animated GIF, that again, it's that movement, it catches your eye, you realize, oh yeah, that's a video, I can click in, and I've just seen like enough, I've just seen 3 seconds, enough to pique my interest and want to go in and check it out. So video marketers get 66% more qualified leads per year. That's our friends over at Optinmonster, a stat from them. Now, video effectiveness, for me, the jury's out on this one. I'd be very curious about your experience, but if there's both video and text on the same page, which you really want to do both, and when you see my examples in a minute, we'll be able to kind of both look through the same filter of, you know, what's effective. But it's really a personal choice, because apparently, according to Wise Owl, 72% in their studies, their surveys of people would rather use video to learn about a product or service. Now, I'm a skimmer. I like to text. To me, I'd like people leave me these voice messages on Messenger or an iMessage, and I'm like, just give me the text because I want to skim it. But that's audio. Video, you know, you can play it. The ones that work really well on Facebook and Instagram have the text overlay, right? Because we tend to watch video with the sound off at first. Another stat by Forbes here, viewers are 95% more likely to remember a call to action after watching a video compared to 10% when reading it in text format. So this is where, even if you, like me, prefer to skim the text, given the option, right? If there's video and text and you go, oh, okay, I'll just skim. But as marketers, as business owners, we want to, in essence, train our audience to consume the video content, because really of this one stat alone here, it's extraordinary. 95% more likely to remember call to action compared to 10% reading in text format. OMG. All right, so video landing pages, what I'm talking to you about today, is super exciting. If you really want people to view your landing page, the video needs to be the central focus. And again, looking at my examples, we'll kind of pick apart what really works and what could be improved. And if you've just joined us, by all means, friends, if you would like me to look at your video landing page, if you have something that you're offering right now, give you a little free critique, I'd be happy to do that in just a few moments. And once we've shared some more of this content. What most marketers do is they just create a derivative of the classic LPs. I always say LP. LP is landing page, TP is thank you page. I'm my little acronyms. But a classic landing page, they just slap the video on. And so that's one way to do it. But really, we want to be able to create an experience, what we call a viewing experience, where your prospect, your audience, right, your visitor to your landing page can actually begin to move down and through the funnel. So in essence, you're actually creating videos for every step of the funnel. Email, which you can't embed videos in email, but you can certainly embed an animated GIF, just like Google has on the YouTube thumbnails and search results now, where you start to see that little bit of movement. You can put the play button over it and people click on that in your email, and man, now you've got them in your engaged audience of your email. You've got them over to your landing page. You've got the Facebook pixel on there, of course, so to be able to retarget and make sure that your offers are converting. Videos for your landing page, certainly videos for your ads. Now, videos for ads, you ideally want to test a variety of formats. You've got landscape, does a little better maybe on desktop, but you want to optimize for mobile, which will be a little more on the vertical side, and 9:16 full vertical for native story ads. Of course, Facebook makes it really easy in Ads Manager. You just have the little checkbox on automatic placements, which is the default setting. A lot of advertisers don't even realize that. But if you're a much more sophisticated and savvy advertiser, you might be wanting to uncheck the default placements and go into your Ads Manager and go, all right, we're going to just do this native Instagram story ad with a 9:16 full screen immersive experience. Love it. No distractions when you're watching story ads or just consuming story content, period. And so that's 9:16. But then in addition, there's other types of vertical format, and that's 4:5 or 2:3. In a moment, I'll show you inside of my Wave account, and you can see how super duper easy it is to create that vertical format. And the 4:5 with like the letterbox, you've got the landscape video in the middle, and you've got text top and bottom. You've probably seen that all the time, right? Our good friend Jay Shetty does videos like that. It works well in ads, but we got to be careful not too much text on those ads, certainly on the thumbnail, right? Still 20% or less, ideally, and including for videos, specifically the thumbnail. Facebook now will take your money and they'll place the ad, even if you have really text heavy images or videos, but they're just not going to deliver as well. All right. So, greetings and welcome, friends. We just joined. We're talking about video landing pages and a special from Wave.video, which we'll get to in a second here. Oh, actually, I've got that coming up right now because I know if you can't stay on all the way, I'm going to tell you right now what that special is. And this is just a screenshot. I'll show you my real account in a second, but this is a screenshot of my account. And you will see at the top, when I get to the live one in a second here, you'll see where you can so easily select any format. You can add your own text. You can do upload your own content. You can search in millions. There's like 3 million assets. You can change the text, font, color, watermark. Oh my gosh, it's extraordinary. And one of the things why I'm kind of marrying these two subjects together today, video landing pages and what you can do with Wave, is that Wave is actually working on a solution for quite some time, actually for about a year, that the Wave developers have been working on a special solution. Let me just see where I had it in here, just make sure I get my facts and stats right. They've actually, it's so exciting because they're not quite ready to announce it yet. I'm doing like a sneak peek. It's coming next month. That Wave is working on a solution connected to video landing pages where you don't want to lose anybody to YouTube. You don't want people saying, oh, I could just watch this on YouTube, click, and then off they go and they've left your landing page. So it's really, really, really awesome. I can't wait to share more about what's coming. But in the meantime, with this special creator plan, super duper, and I've got my examples coming up. Don't go anywhere. I got my examples. And if you have a page you'd like me to look at, pop the URL right there in the comments. I'll be happy to take a peek. Pre-holiday sale, because this is only, as of this broadcast, it is October 17th, and the holidays are coming. Black Friday. Oh my gosh. So regularly, it's $99 for 1 year for that creator plan, and you can get it for just $30, just under $30, $29.99 for year one. And then your code, WCA_MS_Black. Okay, now I do have that in your description, but let me just show you what that means. I'm going to go over here to my projects pricing. This is my Wave account, but this is the pricing. Let me zoom in a bit so you make sure you can see that. And then I'll get to those wonderful examples and any other questions about video landing pages. So you can definitely do free. You can do free, see? And this is, I'll show you my actual projects, how to create them so you understand more if you're new to Wave. So with the free forever plan, you get 720 pixels, which is plenty high res enough for mobile and for desktop. The length here, you're restricted in the length up to 15 seconds, and you can't download the file. You can actually share it across your different social channels. So it's certainly a wonderful, get started plan. But what's the special today is the creator plan, which is normally $99 for the year, or if I go to monthly, it would be $10 a month. So you're basically getting a whole year for the price of 3 months. $29.99 using that code. All right, friends, and that'll get you the whole year for $29.99, $30 for year one, and then it's going to switch back to $99 in year two. But with that, with your creator plan, you get a full minute, and you can download the file, so you can then upload it wherever you want and do lots of cool things with it and get a really good experience. This is for me. I also have 50% off code for you. I'll add it in after if those of you might be interested in a pro or an agency account. We can do those at half price for the annual accounts. So let me go over to my project, and this is what we're talking about, creating videos for every step of the funnel. Let me see what I've got here. Oh yeah, I was going to do video landing page. I mentioned that on a previous slide. I was creating videos for every step of the funnel because you can easily create folders, right? You can certainly create a project. You can create folders, templates, or start from scratch. So all of these are my folders over the years. And then this is just an example course launch. Let's say I was going to launch a course, which I am working on several courses right now, long overdue. And you could put them into individual folders. If you had, let's say you had lots and lots of ads, you put all of those into a folder, not a subfolder. They're all like master folders. But if I come down here, you've got like, we've just numbered them. So let's say this is my landing page video. Then I'm going to do like an email teaser. I'm going to update my Facebook cover, definitely, if I've got an offer. I'm doing a course launch, right? So update the Facebook cover. Then maybe I have an early bird special. Then I've got several video ads. There's video ad 1 and 2 and 3. Lots of different video ads. There's a native 9x16 one. There's a square one. There's a landscape one. This one, actually, that's 4x5 vertical. This one is 9x16, a story ad, some more different stories. FAQ, and then I do like a little last call. So really, really cool, as I was mentioning earlier about utilizing video for every step of the funnel. Where did I put that slide? Right here, friends. So what you want to think about video is it's not just top of funnel. It's not just like, okay, let's just put this video and get a bunch of views and then we'll retarget with a, static link, static image. But if you have videos and you're creating this experience and you're walking people through, in essence, really like a story arc, and you've got it storyboarded out ahead of time. And the cool thing is with Wave is that you can go in here and edit to your heart's content. Let's just say, okay, I've got my 4-minute landing page video right there. That might be long, but you know what? The longer people watch of a video, the more captive audience they are, right? So I'm just going to hop in here. It'll take a second to load. Sometimes it gets a little overwhelmed when I'm doing a broadcast at the same time. So here's where over on the left, if I go select formats at the top, this is one of the coolest things that you can do with Wave, because now it actually, what they do is they actually separate it out into social networks. So if you haven't seen this before, if many of you here, I know a lot of my peeps are longtime Wave users and fans, but if you're new to this, check this out. So you might go, okay, I want to do, horizontal, and it shows you literally, see that over on the right side here. If I move my mouse, it's going to go, but you can see it moves just down below my video frame here, that it's going to show you an example. It's also going to even give you the maximum length, which is pretty cool. So let's say I'm coming down to Facebook now. It's like, okay, there's that 4x5 format I was talking to you about. 4x5 right here. Say, okay, you know what? I want that one. Actually, for an ad, I wouldn't do a 4-minute ad, so I'll come back to that. And then these different ones, as you click on them, well, let me just click on that one. My 4x5, I'm going to click on that. So now it's going to be selected up here as one of my choices. And you've also got LinkedIn, you've got YouTube, you've got just generic. But they're the 4x3 is the same whether it's whichever social, 4x5 or 2x3. 4x3, I don't think we use that too much. But you've got so many choices in here. Oh my gosh. So if I go, okay, well, I just added the 4x5 vertical. Let me go over to my edit. Now I can mess around with this and I can make this as a landscape video. You can see here, I can change the background color. I could just make it white. And then actually I probably would do a background color. I usually like to have a background color because it just makes it better. Color filter. Oopsies, no, not the filter mark. Come on, what's happening with my little color picker? It's just acting up. No, and I can move this text around, I can resize it, I can change it up around, and I can put also, if I just go like this and add in another subtitle, and then down here, I think it's because I've got it stretched up. Let me, oh, no, it is coming in the normal text delay grouped, so I want to make it free. That's what I thought. Okay. I'm pressing the, you guys ever do that where you hit the zoom? I do that all the time on my Mac. I go Command 0. Command 0 gets it the normal resolution. Command plus gets it bigger, and Command minus makes it smaller. So I've really messed up Wave now. Look at me. It does work better if you have it at normal. There we go. I fixed it. Okay. So with this, I wanted to do free. I'm going to make it free. So now I can separate these out and I can put that up here. Free just means free floating. right? So it's free floating text. Pop that there, and then I was going to go, this is cool, whatever I want there, right? And you put that down here. You can even put a second delay on it. I put 1 second delay down there, and it's going to show you how it, you know, you've seen it. You've seen these types of videos all the time on Facebook, and they're actually super easy to create. So, so many cool things you can do in Wave. And as I say, what we're talking predominantly about today is those video landing pages, how to create landing pages where video is the central focus, because as we mentioned earlier in the stats, people are going to remember your call to action 95% more than if they just see the text, right? They're 95% more likely to remember your call to action after watching a video compared to 10% when reading it in text format. And then also, you know, actually the subject line, let me just show you this and then we'll get into examples. Boost your conversions by 80%, right? So that was the whole title of my talk here, or my broadcast. Where did I get that stat? Let me show you. This is a really nifty blog post. The medium is in the message. 20 landing page examples, video landing pages. But this was from research saying that this is for email, right? Watch this. Just including the word video in your email subject line can boost open rates by 19%, click-through rates by 65%, and reduce unsubscribes by 26%. Oh my gosh. Well, friends, but be careful, because that doesn't mean that every single email you send should have the word video in it. Also, I clicked through that research. That research is a little dated. It's from a few years ago, but I'd like to see an updated stat on that. But I think actually, you know, if anything, those numbers might be up now. And then this one right here, which is the whole, where did it go? 80%. Hang on, I'll find it. The whole title. There you go. Lost it. Search, good old search. Why aren't you leveraging video on your post-click? Post-click meaning they see your ad, they see your organic Facebook, Instagram post, whatever. They click, boom, they're on your landing page, right? So 95% of viewers retain the message in videos. We talked about that. Doing so, putting the video on your post-click landing pages can boost conversions by as much as 80%. Extraordinary. Amazing. So with that, let's get to some examples. So I can show you exactly what we're talking about here. And if you just joined us, by all means, let me know if you've got any video landing pages you'd like me to have a look at. So let's do this. You probably saw them open already in some of my tabs. I'm going to go ahead and pull up these examples. First up is my good friend Kat, who is an amazing Instagram, I like she calls herself an Instagram teacher, not an expert, not a whatever else you want to put in there, but a teacher. And she's so good. And we actually had her on my Fiverr training. If you haven't joined the Fiverr training, you can do that for sure, friends. You can just search for Marisa Smith and Wave Video Ads Academy. Fiverr stands for Facebook and Instagram Video Ads Academy. We have 26 amazing experts. And here's Kat right here. She's one of our experts that taught a great session in here on Instagram video. So what I wanted to show you though on video landing pages is that Kat has, and I'm just pulling up Instagram just for an example. It doesn't necessarily pertain to video landing pages. I just wanted to show by example where you can easily find like one URL of what different folks are offering. So if she always calls people my lovely. She's a fellow Brit from England, though I'm from Scotland. See. And she's click here, my lovely is her bit.ly. So you go over here and then she's got katcorroy.com/insta_resources, which is super smart because a lot of us, including myself, use Linktree. And Linktree's fine, but if you use your own landing page from Instagram, you can put the pixel on it. See that? She's got 3 pixels up here. And you can just have much more control over it. And she uses little bling things and animated GIFs a lot. The thing is, we're looking on desktop. What I'm actually going to do is pull up my phone, which I already have plugged in. It's right here. So let's do that. And what I'm going to do is pull up Kat because I want you to see it also on mobile, how it's meant to be. So we go to Kat. And make sure that you're seeing all this okay. Yep, perfect. And so we're just going to tap on her click here, my lovely. And up it pops. And see, it's just totally designed to be consumed, obviously, mobile format. So as you got different things here, you know, a free class there that doesn't have video on it, hit back. The one I want you to see is this free Insta Planner, which does have a video. And it's super smart, super, super smart because she has like one field. That's exactly what I was talking to you about earlier. It's a video, which is the central focus, and an email field, and that is it. She should probably have a disclaimer on there somewhere. She doesn't have our little privacy policy or disclaimer. But if I go from there, now let me pull up the desktop version. We'll click on that so you can just see it a little bigger. I'm going to actually zoom it. This is like perfect classic example of a video landing page. The whole thing is a video. All I see is a play button. Now watch this. When I play it,
my 30-day authentic you
hit the mute there, so because it's going to be too much to try to come through. And she's so clever at it. She's super, super creative. This is a whole video embedded in here. I think she uses Vimeo. But one call to action. That's it, right? Really nicely done, Kat. Super nicely done. I think she had she got a video blog. She's got her makeover that she sells. So that's Kat. Nicely done. Let's look at my friend Vishen. He is the founder of Mindvalley. Many of you probably follow Mindvalley. Vishen and I are in a mastermind together. Gosh, Vishen and I, we've known each other almost 10 years. I think we've been in a variety of different masterminds. Brilliant, absolute genius man. Love him to bits. And he's really making a difference with what he does with Mindvalley. So I just thought, you know what, let's see what Vishen's got going on in his landing page. Of course, we're looking at Instagram desktop. This could easily be on mobile. I'm going to see he's promoting his latest masterclass with Marisa Peer. Marisa's also in one of our masterminds. And she does her rapid transformation technique. So right now, this is where Vishen's choosing to go. And this is, in essence, does this qualify as a video landing page, Mari? I was like, oh, let me just see. Just for the heck of it. Now playing, limited time only. So you can see everything above the fold here. And this is we're looking on a giant Mac, the big iMac, right? So, but if I scroll down here, I do see that there is a video, right? So, but it's not the central focus. The central focus is, of course, getting people to convert, getting people to opt in. Of course, again, we've got the Facebook pixels up here, which you always want to see that. But if I wanted to, I could play this video here. And as I say, I press the mute button. But here's where if I hover over it, and it's okay, it's not like a bad thing. I know for me as a marketer, I invariably am going to either click on the title or I'm going to click on the YouTube logo, and then I've just left as I want to see it big screen. I also am just curious about when was it uploaded, how many views does it have? 45,000 is pretty impressive. Mindvalley, 1.32 million subscribers. You want to, haven't subscribed? Oh my gosh, Vishen, subscribe now. I can see also how long it is, just different things like that. So, you know, it's not like there's any great detriment to using YouTube video embeds on your landing page, but it does definitely just make it a little bit different as opposed to what we saw on Kat's, where she's chosen, I'm pretty sure this is Vimeo, but she doesn't have there's like zero distractions. And this is, as I mentioned, just a beautiful example of a video landing page. Let's look at myself and my own one. I do use Linktree, but I actually need to develop, that's not even right. This was working a minute ago. That's crazy. Literally, just in the tiny little time that I was preparing for, like minutes before I double checked that. I don't know. What you gonna do, huh? Technology. Let's try mobile. Whatever. We never get in a flap. We just check it out and see what's the deal, what's going on. See, it works on mobile. Crikey. Must have just had a temporary glitch. Well, as you can see, and let me just minimize that so it's easier to see, that I do use Linktree for now, and I do like some of their features. They do have stats and things like that, but it's also giving people a lot of choices, which is fine. You can give them lots or little choice. But if you do send them to your website, like a dedicated landing page like Kat has with her offers, it just tends to do a little bit better in terms of being able to obviously retarget them. So if I tap on my video landing page, is a free video gear list. Many of you have seen that. And come on. Oh, here it comes. So this is where, and I've used Vimeo for this, and I have all the controls except for the actual play. Like you could scrub it, you could, scrub that. But I took everything off that would be able to take you away. And it also have like the call to action button is immediately there above the fold, right? So you can come down here, I have a second call to action button right there. So that's an example of just a clean and clear video landing page. Comes up on mobile, right? Let's look at a couple more. Oh my gosh, okay, this was a fun one. This is our good friends Agorapulse. I do brand ambassador work for Agorapulse as well. I use them every single day for scheduling content. And this is a fun video landing page that we co-created. So it's this would be called like a co-branded, if you will. And what we did for the embed in a fun little frame of an iMac here is a Facebook Live. And it's really interesting how right now we're in this midst of Facebook and Instagram hiding like counts, reaction counts, video view counts that we can still see them in this embed. We can actually see them and it just plays right away. You can see, you can click through a Facebook embed. There's no way to, just like with Vimeo, there's no way to, tweak the different settings. You can tweak a couple of things, but certainly not like the ability to then click that F and now I just left that landing page and I'm now looking at the video, right? So, but that's not a problem at all because people recognize, they see the views on there. And then this is, one call to action. Start my free trial. You've got information here, it helps people make a decision, screenshots, and it ends with the call to action button as well. Start my free trial, and then you've got your code there. So that's a fun video landing page using a Facebook video embed. All right, so let me go back to my Wave account. And I was wanting to show you, this one right here. So this is one that I took as a longer video and then I edited it down to under 1 minute. For story videos, you can do up to 2 minutes. I don't think people even realize that. If you're doing a story ad, a story video native on Instagram and Facebook is 15 seconds, but an ad can be up to 2 minutes. Right? So this one I've actually done is just under 1 minute. And here's again that example of where I've taken this, as you can see, it's a landscape video. I popped it in the middle. I've added a color top and bottom, and then I've added text. So, and you can add music. Sometimes what I do with a music track, if I'm speaking, I'll put it way down low. You can see there, I've actually got the volume of my music. Oh, hang on, because my camera's on top of it. Let me move my camera right here. Okay, I'm looking in the top right of your screen, even though I'm pointing left because the camera. But you can see I've chosen a music track and I got it at 5% volume because I'm actually speaking in this video, right? So, but I just wanted a tiny hint of a music track. So you can do that with Wave. So I'm just going to play that for a little bit and you'll see this is a promo I was making for the other plans, the pro in the agency. And I'm see how I'm adding my little fun animated GIFs and I've got watermarks, and you want to just keep it engaging and fun and peppy and just for people to consume as much of your content as possible, as opposed to just, what you see and sometimes it's amazing where you'll see videos that show, a lengthy intro and then it takes like 10 seconds, 12, 15 seconds to even get into the content. It's like, ooh, maybe not. Don't recommend that. Okay, so the super duper special, as I mentioned, is 70% off, which is crazy, crazy good deal on that creator plan, which will gets you a really good start with 15 second videos. My bad, 1 minute. You can do for free 15-second videos, but if you want to be able to do 1 minute videos and download them for $30 for the whole year, unlimited videos, amazing. You'll be able to do all of that. So yeah, any questions at all, let me know. I see a few folks tuned in here. It's great. Now, what I'm also going to do after this Facebook Live, there are a couple of new features some of you might be aware of. There's trimming. You can go in and edit, and you can trim the beginning and or end. Let's just say you kind of got off to a rough start or something, or there's a bunch of stuff at the end you just don't need to have on there. So you can trim that, and that trimmed Facebook Live video will replace, but you still have all the engagement intact. In addition, a brand new feature that's just out is called Clips, and you can go into your Facebook Live post-production once it ends, and you can create little clips of any length. And I did a video tutorial earlier. It's on my page. You can see that, and where it actually is really, really cool feature. Great tool where you can create the clips and repurpose them and use them in ads and whatnot. So, but yeah, really curious about anybody. If you're tuning into this after the fact, let me know what questions you have about video landing pages. If you want me to take a look at one that you have that you're working on. And then what else I was going to say? Oh, and then also watch parties. You know, I'm just not seeing as many folks taking advantage of the watch party feature. And on one of my previous lives earlier this year, I was sharing with you that Facebook did a study, and they could see that people watching a watch party are 800 times more likely to comment during a watch party. Like watching a video through the watch party format, 800 times more likely to make a comment versus seeing a video in their feed and it's already, you know, VOD, they call it. VOD is video on demand. It's already, you know, the live part is ended. So I really would recommend taking advantage of watch parties. By all means, use this video as one of your watch parties. Very, very easy to do. If you want, I'll just show you a quick demo. In fact, I'm just on my page right here. I could literally start a watch party with my own video. But no, I don't actually do that live one right now, but let's do a different one. Boost, come on. Oh, sometimes they let you do these. Well, sometimes it's just easier to go right in. I'm probably not going to do it on my page. I think I'll do it in my group. I'll go over to my group and pretend I'm going to do a watch party. So I hit watch party. It's the one with a little popcorn icon. And you can do this in your you can do this in a group and a profile and a page. And you can do it with past ones. So funny, those are so old. That's wild. Such old videos. That's wild. Wow. Why is Facebook giving me such old videos? Well, and then you've also got live. Now, you know, you're just going to take potluck and grab a live and host it. I don't think so. That's dreadful. I don't even want to look at that. All kinds of stuff. But come on, Facebook, usually they make it a little easier. My videos, okay, so, but these are videos that were actually, yeah, oh, there's one. Okay, this is be an example. So if I go like this and I go add to queue, and then I might do another one, add to queue, and then here's Kelly, add to queue, and then these are some of the videos. We're actually going to be doing some watch parties, some hosted watch parties inside of the Fiverr group, so definitely come in. If you want to go view queues, so, okay, yep, that's it. You can't drag and drop them and reorder them right now for some reason. Move myself back over there. Let's say done. So it's going to show me right here. This is my watch party almost ready to go. I've got 5 videos. You definitely want to give it a title. Check out these fabulous videos. I don't know, say something. And then if I hit post, that's actually going to begin to play. The first video is going to be live in the group. And my group members will get an alert. They probably see it even in their news feed. And then the cool thing too is after the fact that Facebook will save that on the wall, including the engagement, including the videos that were played. One caveat is you want to make sure at the end of your watch party, when it's completed, you do need to manually end it. It's going to be the 3 little dots that will appear up at the top right of the last video played. Get ready and end your watch party. Otherwise, Facebook like automatically gives you a video in there. And then, let's see, was I going to say one more thing about that? Actually, 2 more things. So you can schedule, or the ability to schedule watch parties is coming. If it might be out already for some of you. And the second thing is that when you initiate a watch party on your mobile device, it's actually a whole different experience because Facebook actually allows you the ability to get in and hop on live in the middle of your watch party. So that's pretty dang cool, isn't it? Again, let's just do this and I'll show you. I know I'm not sharing my screen yet, but let me do this just for the heck of it. Watch this. Watch this watch party. So I'm now, again, mobile device. pulled up my phone and just exactly where I was on desktop, but now I'm in mobile, and you can see like my choices up top here. Let's say I want to do a watch party. It's going to be same. We haven't done this on mobile in a while. Start a watch party. Well, it's watch chat. You've got to hit that, but yeah. Okay, now you got to add videos first. Come on, Facebook. Suggested, watch, live, group. Come on, my videos. Okay, similar. It really should be identical to what we just saw. It's giving me whole kinds of things. I even see one in there in a private group, one of my test private groups. That's hilarious. So let's say I add that one, and there's Molly, and there's Carrie. Okay, so then I hit done. Now, exact same thing. I'm going to give it a title, hey, whatever I want there. And then the moment that I hit post, that's when it's going to start. Now, again, I'm not can't be in two places at once. I'm not going to host a watch party and continue with my live here. But I want you to try out that fun watch party feature, because you can take this video that you're watching right now, host it as a watch party in your Facebook group. And if you initiate it on mobile, you'll see once it starts playing that it pops up with options that you don't see on desktop, which include the ability to hop on live in a tiny little picture-in-picture, and it has the Facebook AR camera, so you can actually put masks on. I know it's coming up to Halloween, so why not put a fun mask on and surprise people? I swear, the first time I did that, people were like, they actually almost like freaked out at first, but oh my God, was that you popping on? Was that you on live? Anyway, friends. All right, so video landing pages. Hey, Joe in the house. Lovely to see you. Elaine's here. Gabriella, Shantae, Joy. Hello, Joy. It's always a pleasure to see you. It's perfect for the nonprofit world. Landing pages make all the difference in height conversions for donations. Oh, good to hear, Joy. Yeah, I would imagine so. It's that emotional connection, right? There's I said this for so long, but there's no amount of sophisticated technology that can take the place of live in-person connecting, shaking someone's hand, hugging them, looking in their eyes, sensing their energy, their vibe, all those good things. But the next best thing is video, and definitely live video. So live video, absolutely, Joy, for nonprofits, for fundraising. Hey, Elaine, she says, a big discussion for clients to be able to control the video. So many of us are like used to it. Like there's news sites that I've practically stopped visiting because it's like a clown car going there. I shouldn't say that, it's derogatory, but it's like, oh my gosh, I'm just trying to read this. And of course that's desktop, a little different on mobile, but it's like so many things happening, in animated ads and autoplay videos with sound, and as you scroll it just follows you down, and the whole picture-in-picture. But I like to be able to control that experience, so we can have it however we want it. Hiya, Craig, that's great. He loves Wave.video. Bonjour, Amélie. Gabriella says, it's video display about a week ago. Yeah, it's cool, since I'm usually looking for how-to video. Yeah, what Gabriella is talking about, we just mentioned it at the beginning of this broadcast, is when you search for anything on Google and you get those YouTube thumbnails and it has a little loop, a little animated GIF, and doing that. Ha, Anushka. That's a great name. If there's ever a number, I'm always in the minority. I know, hashtag reader forever. I know. I do. I mean, I consume quite a bit of video content. I also like audio. I love podcasts. You guys listen to podcasts? Really like them. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Elaine Euro, she's a power user, 2-year subscription. And Anita in the house. Anita actually does some great video trainings for and on behalf of Wave. Amelia, so I use, the one I showed you is Lead Pages. And there's actually, I love Unbounce as well. They're a great landing page creator. Of course, you can simply use your own, WordPress. Now my link tree is working. That was weird. It's a little glitch. Never fails right when you're going to do a demo. So this is in Lead Pages, but then there's a really cool WordPress plugin where you can actually have your own URL. Like the URL for this is marismith.com/video kit. Example video, putting this in your comments. example video landing page. So this is made in Lead Pages, but then I have the WordPress plugin so that I can have my own URL and it doesn't have that telltale L pages dot whatever. I love Lead Pages though. Clay Collins, he's a good friend of mine and a mastermind partner as well. Great. See if I missed any more questions here. Hi, Stephen. Yeah, podcast, right? Because you can pop them on. And Sasha, you're funny. I never listen to you. Just like, you're so busy, right? Yeah. Hi, Linda. Where I got the videos to share? You mean, I guess you're talking about the examples. Well, I drew from my own experience. You know, Kat is a friend and a colleague, Vishen too. And I'm not kidding. I looked at a lot. And I also even looked at like I Googled video landing page examples, and there's not that many. And even of all the blog posts I found with like lists of video landing page examples, so many of them were home pages. They're not what I would call a landing page. They're home pages that happen to have video on them. Anyway. Okay, friends, so definitely, this is an amazing deal that is a super duper sneak peek. And you can share it with your friends by all means. And it's what Wave are providing, this sneak peek pre-holiday sale. It's only, we have it limited. It's not for everybody. If you already got an account, you're golden. But we're only giving this for the first 200 accounts. Okay, so first 200 accounts that redeem that code. Regularly $99, and you can get it just for $30, just under $30, and use that code. All right, friends? Oh, great. Okay, perfect. Sasha has an example for us. I appreciate it. Anita says, I have my YouTube lives on a web page working on Stories Planner one. Oh, nice. Stephen, so you probably just joined a little bit later. What I mean by video landing page, we were showing some examples of those a minute ago. If I go to this as an example from our friend Kat, and there's you can see the play button. So if I play that, now she's playing her fun video. This is very creative because she's got things moving over on the side here, as well as she's got her video inside of a mobile phone. It's really clever. She's very creative. And then I showed you, this is a landing page where there's a video down here embedded in YouTube. My own example where I've got a video right here is embedded in Vimeo. But it can be a challenge of how to like embed those, how to include calls to actions, how to optimize. And the good news is that Wave.video is working on a solution for creating video landing pages. So keep your eyes and ears out for that. It'll be coming next month. We're only a few weeks away now. I see that Linda thinks you missed the code. Let me pop it right here. It is in the description, but I'll go and pop it right here for you. Wave.video. There you go. Fantastic. Okay, so then I saw that our friend Sasha was asking for a quick peek here. Let me do that for you, Miss Sasha. Let me see if I can get that up to come up in my comments. I'm using Ecamm today, so many of you are familiar with Ecamm. There's a lot of great live broadcasting tools. This is just one of them. And I do like using this. It's just not always easy to get to the comments because, Sasha, I'm looking for your actual link. There it is. I had to actually go and click on the broadcast. You had to go in and get my broadcast and have it be a clickable link. So you got double Mari's there. So Sasha, oh, I see. Okay, nice. So let me see what you got going on here. I believe video. Right. So this is Scattered Sasha Speaks. Very nice. Okay, so you've got our logo. You do have your, oh, I see. Okay, so this is part of your homepage, part of your main website. And then because you're promoting yourself as a speaker, then you're putting your video right there. So if I hit play video, then it is going to go ahead and play. Now let's see what I see here. This is, And don't tell me yet, but I'm going to see if I know where it's hosted. Is it 55 seconds? Now that's interesting. I'm not sure why it's taking its while to load, but it could be my computer. It definitely could be my computer because I'm using a lot of resources right now to broadcast. And in fact, let me shut down that live because it's trying to send the live and receive the live. Now this is interesting because you've got up here, what does it say on share? Okay, so I could share that video. I'm just always curious. I just like poking around and seeing things. How do I get out of there? Like X that, X this. Yeah. Now I'd be interested also, Sasha, to pull this up in mobile to just kind of see what the mobile. And I know you have audio on there. I just have my speakers muted right now. When you need a speaker that resonates with your audience, okay. And then she's got all the text down here, so you could go ahead and just skim. You could read this. Featured on. That's great. That's good. Looks like you don't have that. I don't know much you do with Facebook ads, but I would recommend, because I don't see that you have the pixel at all on your page, on your website. You got lots of different things in here, retreats and whatnot. Yeah, it looks like maybe you're not doing Facebook ads at all, and that's fine. It's no problem. But I just was, I always check that out and see, is it using the pixel or not. But yeah, well, great. And that's the thing too, is you'd also want to see if you're able to track how many people land on that, the conversion. Do you get how many people like click on your? Actually, that's a good point here, Sasha. I don't see a call to action. That's what's missing on your page. What do I do if I want to hire you as a speaker? It doesn't say. Click here. Click here to hire Sasha. That's for sure what I would add. All right, friends. Now, where did my comments go? Lost my comments. I think I took them right off the screen. Oh, there they are. I dragged them right off the screen. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. So Sasha's saying it's near the bottom. Near the bottom. Near the bottom. Oh, like here. Oh, so then you're saying, no, but that's for your one sheet. That's all for your one sheet. So if I clicked your one sheet, but then still there's not a place for me to just, let's say I just want to call you, or I just want to email you, or I want to fill out a quick form. That's all. Featured on. Yeah. Yeah. Very good. Good job. So yeah, you're welcome. Micah. Red Dog. Stephen, absolutely. We can show you what Wave.video does is helps you to create videos. It's an amazing tool that allows you to create videos in all sizes and all dimensions, all formats. If I go and plus they have 3 million earlier. Oopsie daisy, I was a little off. 300 million, let's try. The biggest asset library in the universe, Wave says. Let me share my screen again. 300 million assets. Or you can upload your own, right? So these are all clips that I've uploaded over the years, and little, because you can reuse them. And then you've got favorites that you can put in here. And then you've got 300 million assets that you can choose from. And then on the format side, you've got all the social network formats: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, ads, the works. And it's super duper easy. If I go back to my edit here, I was working on the 4x5, but let's say, oh, you know what? I want to make a story version of that. So I come over here and I'm going to just tweak the text layout a little bit, maybe resize the video differently, or however I want to position that. And then whatever else you want to just add some different go to free, so I can pull that down here and just make it look different for your stories. Or if you wanted to, it'd be really big, but in essence, I could practically fill up my whole screen here. It's not a terribly flattering thumbnail. But you could, in essence, if you're able to get yourself right in the center, to make a native 9x16 story video. Okay, friends, any more questions, let me know. I'm happy to help. Go have at it. Create some amazing video landing pages And remember that you can get conversion as high as 80% when you add video to your landing page. And a landing page is a dedicated page with no other option than to sign up or opt in or buy or whatever you want it to be. That's a dedicated landing page. Of course, some people might call a landing page simply a page on your website, but then of course you've got all the other navigation. But if you're spending money on ads to drive people, drive your traffic, drive your target audience to a landing page with an offer, free or paid, to be either lead generation or for revenue generation, then I would strongly recommend a clean, clear video landing page where the only option is to sign up, and that you have the video is the hero of the page, like our friend Kat. I thought was one of the best examples of the sites that I looked at. All right, friends. Yay, awesome. Eden in the house. She says she just upgraded. That's so cool. That's so cool. Once you really get into it and you realize, oh my gosh, it's actually really, really easy to make videos in Wave. It can be almost addicting in a good way. We'll see you on the flip side, friends. Go and grab your $30 Wave account, and we'll see you inside. Take care. Bye for now.